Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, thank you for watching this presentation. My name is Maulia Abdillah, and I am a fourth semester student in the English Education Department at University Siliwangi. And in this video, I would like to present my critical reflections based on my learning experiences in the critical discourse analysis course. So, the presentation aims to show how the course has impacted my academic growth and personal perspective on language and society. Throughout the semester, we explore many important topics in critical discourse analysis, such as the relationship between language and power, the role of ideology in text, and how discourse reflects and shapes social structures. And we also discuss major figures like Norman Fairclough, Van Dyck, Van Dyck, and Ruth Wodak, who provide different approaches to analyzing discourse. Understanding CDA is very important because it allows us to uncover hidden meanings in language and recognize how certain word structures and texts can reinforce or resist power dynamics in society. One teaching strategy that I found very effective was when the lecturer used real world texts for analysis such as news articles, political speeches, and advertisements. And these materials help us connect theory with reality. Group discussion also encourage us to share different perspectives and apply our understanding collaboratively. And I personally conducted a discourse analysis on a political news article published during an election period. I applied for a close three-dimensional framework analyzing the text, the discursive practice, and the social practice. And I paid special attention to the use of passive voice and metaphors that shape public opinion about certain political figures. And my unique perspective came from my sensitivity to youth-related issues, and I argued how political discourse might manipulate young people's perception of leadership. And I add my own insight by comparing how two different news portals use language to describe the same event. This comparison helped me understand how ideology and bias can be embedded in discourse, even subtle. Before taking this course, I used to think language was just a tool for communication. And now I see that language is also a tool for control, resistance, and social construction. One of the most meaningful realization I had was how text can shape public conversation, especially in education, politics, and media. One challenge I faced during the course was dealing with a complexity to theoretical models. For example, understanding Van Dyck's socio-cognitive approach was quite difficult for me because it combines language, context, and mental models. And to overcome this, I made visual summaries and had peer discussion to clarify confusing points. And this not only improved my understanding, but also helped me find ways to explain complex ideas in simple terms. I realized that organically is not only about coming up with new ideas, but also about finding new ways to understand and explain what already exists. So, as a future English teacher, I see great value in correcting CDA into classroom activities. For instance, I could ask students to bring text from their daily lives, like TikTok captions, viral tweets, or ads, and quotes them in analyzing the language critically. By doing this, I would help them become more aware of how language shapes reality. And I also believe it's important to create a safe space where students can express their organic viewpoints. I would encourage them to ask questions like, whose voice is heard in this text and whose voice is missing. Through this practice, students can learn to see language as more than grammar or vocabulary, but as a tool of empowerment of or control. And this will help them develop critical literacy and confidence to use their voice meaningfully. And in conclusion, this course has truly changed the way I understand language. It has taught me to think more critically and reflectively, and not only in academic settings but also in everyday life. Originality has become a value I want to carry into my future teaching. I am grateful for the opportunity to take this course, and I look forward to applying what I have learned. And thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.